made sure that within about an hour we work on What a Morning. What a Morning is the anthem we are singing on December 1st. And as you are probably aware, we will not have a rehearsal next week. So enjoy your family and your friends and stay home. So this is going to be for December 1st. So on that day, we will come into the church a little early to rehearse. No, thank you. Yes, we had a time change, but no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I would like us to all start with the Green Book first, and we'll start with Go Tell It on the Mountain. I would say the majority of people are very familiar with, but it doesn't hurt to run through it again. So this starts on page 46. You got it. I had that ready to go this morning, and then I did not follow through. But I've been here since 10:30, which is kind of like early, and you still started late, but there you are. Welcome to the holidays. We're going to not worry about singing page 46 right now. I think the sopranos have got that down. We will start at letter A at the top of 47. We're going to run through this, and we will stop at the middle of page 49. So we'll stop before we get to the next verse. We're just going to focus on timing, focus on knowing the correct parts. And when we get to section B, when we sing the Go Tell on the Mountain refrain, it is the altos and the basses that get to have the melody there, just FYI. All right, back to page 47, section A. Thank you. 2, 3, 4. Go tell it on the double checking your go tell it on the mountain, your little da-da. You got it? All right. Good. We're going to keep on going. So now we are starting in the middle of page 49, and we will go through 51, but we'll stop before verse 3. All right? We're just doing verse 2. Same idea. Just listening to ourselves, making sure we are singing the correct pitches and the correct rhythms there.
Are you taking a lift before that?
At Born? Yeah, I think so. If I wasn't already doing it, I think I'm cutting you off a little early. No, you got time to.
So two beats and a rest?
I'd say, yeah. It moves quick, so I think trying to do 2.5 would just be extra, so we'll just stay 2 beats off. And if my sopranos and altos linger, that's okay. We won't be that bad. It's an N, N's are not as noticeable. Okay. All right. What this one does is we have the key change, okay? That's going to be your breath that you make. I actually might bring it a little closer to the tenors, because that way they can hear a little more of their tenor part.
Okay.
Yay. Hey, Gary.
Boy, I thought it was for me.
Well,
That's okay.
yes and no. It is for all of us, but we don't
What did
want
he
to
sing?
eavesdrop
Yeah,
on
she did.
conversations if we can avoid that.
Green 46. Follows it into it.
I mean, y'all tell me. I've been putting it up there for a while now. I'm sure you can tell the difference. I think the third week I've done it like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not observed.
That's okay. All right. Good to see you. I guess the red light finally worked. So, yay. Good to see you.
Got some good stuff
Oh,
last
great.
week.
Yeah, I had to actually take the expressway this morning to work, which never happens. But I guess there was something major happening around 10 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm down Mary. Yeah. Something big happened. Yeah. When it told me, Bruce was telling me like to go off like Carolwood Road or whatever, the one that's by the Target. I'm like, oh, something's in this. So I was like, show me other routes. I'm like, I could take the expressway today. It's fine. I guess I'm supposed to say that. All right, good. Well, I'm glad so far the verses have been no problem. For those of you that are just coming in, we're in the Green Book. We are on page 51. 51 of Go Tell It on the Mountain. This is where it gets bigger and more full. Okay. We also have another one of those key changes. Just about everybody is going to go up a half step, I think, except for the altos that get to stay on the same note. Yay, it's your turn. Okay, and that's a page turn, so that one's a tricky key change.
Now going from the end of B to C on the middle of page 50, I did have a carryover from birth to Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Yes, we will go ahead and do that. We will carry over on those, and we're also going to carry over on the page turn coming up. So the only one that we did a clean cut on was one earlier on page 40. No, yeah, page 48. That's when we did a clean cut on. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, page 51 for everybody down in a lowly major. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, don't get too slow where there's no breath to carry.
Yeah, that's part of it too. We are trying to carry through it, right? No, no. But I do remember at the very, very end, when you guys are holding out that last note, we are going to keep it going slow. I believe that was for the benefit of the harpist. Remember Dolly was saying, go ahead and take that a little slower there. So I said sure. All right, good. Do we need to clean up that ending? Well, no. Yes. Thank you.
Could we hear the piano moving into it?
Yes. No, I think we're at 53. We're at the ending. Right? Is that where you were? Okay. Yes, tenors, it's hard to see it, but your first entrance on 53, it's mezzo piano. So even though it's a C sharp, just a little softer. Okay. Right. So you need to hear the...
No, my problem is I lost the timing.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
All
All right. So we have 10, Jesus Christ.
No, the Jim's
The
part.
piano part, so
Ah.
we know where to come in
It was
by listening to the piano part.
Yes. All right, gotcha.
Jim
Thank you.
had just washed his hands and he couldn't do a thing with them. So.
That's twice that's happened.
Where do you want to begin on page 53?
No,
They need to hear your
Sorry,
heart.
I'm in on 53.
Yes.
Oh, yes, right now I was playing something else. All right, I'll start at the top.
All right. I think we can put that away. Let's go ahead and move on to Hark the Herald Angels Sing, which means you basically just turn the page. All right. I'm not going to do all of it, but let's go ahead and start at verse 2. Verse 2 is when you're singing in parts. Okay. And if you didn't write it in yet, on the 1, 2, 3, 4th score, you're going to sing the phrase, pleased as man with us to dwell. Okay? That's your second verse. Actually, let's start it at the Hark the Herald Angels Sing at the bottom, because this is when you're singing it unison. So we'll start it there, and then you can practice going from the note at the end of verse 1 to your note for verse 2. Okay? Yes.
Oh, he's an angels, angels, angels.
Angels.
Thank you.
Angels. Yes.
On,
you repeat
on all of them. On all the pieces.
Hark the herald angels sing. Angels. Yes, yes. What if I said onions? Really loud. I know.
You just picked it up too.
Well, we've been mixing and matching this two different songs, so.
Well, that's just probably the various regions that we all come from, but yes. I will say we will never sing Bethlehem when I'm directing, so don't ever have to worry about Bethlehem. No.
You mean angels as opposed to angels. So, is that what you said?
Yes. And if I'm saying something different, then I'll correct it. Okay. Hark the herald angels sing. No, I want Hark the herald angels sing at the bottom. Boom. Right there. This is when we're in unison, then we go to verse 2. Okay. We're gonna sing that.
Oh.
Just give us the notes. Thank you. Here we go.
Glory to
child of earth, born to give us second birth. And if you are a soprano, you may sing, born to raise each child. Okay? You don't have to say the CH twice. Crazy. No one will hear it. It's okay. Each child. Raise each child.
Or born to give, I still have them.
Born to give us second birth. Yeah. Because we already said we no more may die, therefore it's us. Include ourselves. All right. Good, good. Let's go ahead and once I do the third verse, I don't think I need to redo the first verse, so let's have everybody doing the third verse, including sopranos that are singing the descant. All sopranos don't have to sing the descant. Because then you will see you have a pattern. You wait on the downbeat and you come in on the second beat. It happens 3 times. Okay? Well, consistency is key, yes? Okay, so the bottom of 55, 3, 4, 1. Lord, delays his glory fly. Lord, that we no longer die. Lord, to raise a child. Lord, to give us second birth. Does that help? Yeah. You can do it. I have so much confidence in you. All right, let's move on to the First Nowell. That one is by itself. Mac Wilbur. Red cover with a nativity scene. All right.
Did you say you had the orchestra for this one?
And this is one I do have the orchestra for. Yes. It just arrived. Well, arrived sometime this week.
It's great because piano chords are like an octave and 7/8, and I'm hands are octave and
No, there might be I think this one has an organ part for you. Yeah. Well, and I'll check because,
I think I remember it.
yes. Yes, I'm looking at the full score instead of parts moment. I think I might have picked the full orchestra version, but yeah. Well, we can look for holes if there are any, but yeah, I think we're good. All right. We did practice this one on Saturday. so that should deter most of the sopranos and altos from trying it. Okay. I wasn't sure either. I looked it up. That is the spelling for the hymn tune. If you look, I know, if you look in the hymnal, you'll see in that one little lower right corner, it's spelled like that. I'm guessing it's Old English, but I don't know for certain. But the title is the First Nowell with no W. Has plenty of L's, but no W. Oh, and then the title of the hymnal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. No, this one, yeah, I don't. Do you ever meet Mac? Ask him why he wrote it like that.
Well, it says it's a word meaning Christmas.
Yes, that is correct.
Google.
Yes. We were curious about the spelling. Yes. All right, page 7. Sorry, I got carried away. Yes, tenors and basses, first verse, sopranos and altos, second verse, which I'm going to probably do in a little bit. But right now, let's start on the third verse, page 7. Tenors, he's not very kind to you. He has you hopping into different staffs. So, page 7, tenors, you begin singing on the same staff that the basses are reading. And then when you turn to page 8, you have your own staff, and you are now reading treble key, or treble staff. And then,
We are actually singing in unison with soprano and alto if they want to read the top line. if the
That's
best
true.
them up, you know.
that's true. Yeah, and then a little later on, we will include the basses at the very end. But we're going to read from page 7 to the end. Okay. And then I will sing very loudly the soprano line at the bottom 9. Okay. We are ready now for those.
And let us all
happening with page 8, and then I feel like it just kind of changes just enough that it might throw you off. So let's go through the bottom of 8, where the breath mark is. That's the pick up to measure 85. Right? Do you see where we are?
Yeah, would you mind starting at the top of the page?
Oh, we can. That happens. Yes, top of 8 is fine.
We had a problem in the bottom and we need to work out.
Well, and the nice thing about that is that's where you are all in unison.
Yeah.
So that's where we branch. No problem.
Unison there,
They are. Not for long, though. Everybody.
'Sing on one. I'm doing the lower. I'm singing the top, but I won't be here to sing it.
Oh, you're not going to be here for lessons and carols?
No, I'm going to be on vacation.
Darn it.
I'll be back on Christmas Eve, but not.
Okay.
You're gonna be gone?
That is a good reminder. I haven't torn off the calendar page yet, but go ahead and take a peek at December, and if you know you're going to be out any of those Thursdays, or the 1st or the 15th, or the 24th, or the 29th, let me know. We're actually doing these a little differently. We are going to have a choir called on the 29th. So yeah, okay. Don't forget to put that in, because I wish I was better about remembering at some point. Okay, so tenors are dividing. I will help the tenor once then, and then Tom and Steve, you're singing with Gary singing, right? Okay. So when Alan is back, then Alan will sing second tenor with Tom.
Does anybody know how he's doing?
He's doing very well. He is home, and he sent me a text. He wanted June to know that he's getting his ice machine.
Good.
Yes.
That's a great thing.
Alan had a knee replacement on Tuesday. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Could Jim just play leading up to the Bach, Mankind has Bach
Yes.
for the second, which is me tonight.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna start at that same spot. And with his blood, actually you lovely altos get to sing melody, except for firsts. Okay? The majority of you are singing second here, and Charlotte's singing first.
First back there.
Oh, you're singing first as well? Good, thank you. I appreciate
Don't
that.
take me in.
That's why we're practicing it. And with. Nice. Very good, altos. All right, my lovely sopranos, it's your turn. Okay. I know. The confidence is so strong. Okay. Top of page 8. I'm going to let you start on your knees. Did you hear a noise right there? Yeah.
I don't know why, I probably couldn't do it in the room.
Okay. It's almost sound like it's been building. It sounds like it's been knocking. That's
It
okay.
sounded like a huge door slamming.
Yeah. Okay. My back's there. Make sure that you know that there's no problem.
When you see us all duck, you make sure you tuck.
Isn't that a nice well in here? All right, top of 8. Top of 8. We're actually going to start at that half. We need to start on a melody line. EQ. 1, 2. mission high fulfilling, to tell to all the world that God is light, that he who made all nations is not willing one soul should perish, lost in shades of night. And then we have that key change, right? There is going to be a rip, but it's not going to be crazy because we still got to follow each other. Okay. Published to every people. The syllable ev of every is going to be 2.5 beats. You're connecting that. Tongue and nation, that God in whom they live and move is love. Tell how he stooped to save his lost creation and died on earth that we might live above. And then we get back to the fences. Okay? Make sure. A lot of you have already sung it, but just want to make sure you know what those words were. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and practice it right at page 7. 1, 2. Another one where it starts with the men. We pick a lot of those, don't we? Half the choir sings and the other half comes in. Okay. It's just something that I like to write. Yeah, from the beginning. something I also need to remind our orchestra, because sometimes they do want to just take the, oh my. Trying to spell metronome and I got something strange. Metronome? No, it wasn't that, thank goodness. Yeah, no kidding. All right, so yeah, ta, yeah. I might go a wee bit faster than that, but yeah, we want to move it. Yes. Okay, right on 13, everybody. Go. Okay. So that you get off that first beat, okay? I'm not going to give you a big clear cut up because I've got a bunch of other people going. So you'll have to remind yourself to go have song off on that second beat. All right, good. Let's go to the pick up to page 6. Okay, it came a flower, right? Don't sing it, but it's not floweret. No broccoli flowerets there. It's flower. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Now you get the chant. And then we have sopranos and altos. You do a little ooh section right there at the bottom. Okay. I know it says O. Change it to ooh. And then our tenors and basses join us at the bottom of 9. Right. All right. Nice little tryout. hearing the numbers. It sounds very nice. Let's go to the top of 12, sopranos and altos, and we'll first practice that end. Okay? Good. Very good. Well, you will when you have the soloist. So it'll be. Oh wait, no, you don't. You do it on a downbeat. You're a soprano. So every time I have a downbeat, you switch. Yes. Yeah. That one. It seems awkward because we're missing a part, but you will know it. You will know it.
On the top of 11, page measure 69, is that right?
Yeah, we're gonna need one. But we won't. We will sing "Half Spent 'Twas the Night."
Okay, I think we
We need a run.
drove through that.
Yeah, because we're still recovering from page 10.
No, I know.
So
So there is, right?
yeah. Yep. Okay. Are we feeling good about that? We'll continue? Great. I wanted to get at this by 7:05. What did I do? 7:06. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. No, that's okay. On our little planner, I said 7:10, so I'm actually okay.
So I was already under most.
Or let's start no later than 7:10. All right, so we're gonna work on "What a Morning."
It's in bold and in a big font.
It is. There's things I don't want to forget to say. All right. What a morning. We say that a lot, don't we? morning, please sing morning. Throw it off. Okay?
I have a quick question too.
Yes.
On top of 4, my lord, so from the altos, D, D, C, C. I did not hear a C, C. I heard kind of a, I don't know.
You might have accidentally heard a C natural, it is a C sharp.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that might have been just a page turn confusion. Possibly.
No, I just want to make sure it wasn't me.
No, I think we're good. So let's just go ahead and run it again. And then if you still have the same issue, then we'll pick at it, okay? But as we have all discovered, sometimes just reading it the second time helps. Yeah? So let's try it from measure 7. Here we go.
And then I go to 5.
Yes. I'd like to start at
I'll start at 15
I'm waiting.
where we split.
Yeah, because I've got like 5 different practicings going on. Page 4, last measure. We're going to start with the tenors because they asked first. Okay. Right? To my Lord.
Start at 15.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where we
I'd like to
split.
start at measure 15. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2. No, that's wrong. Measure 15
15.
for the tenors. The tenors, please.
We'll start with the 2 bass notes.
Do the bass and tenor together.
Oh. I see. Well, I had already counted those notes. So now I know where you're at. Okay. sharp, which is a little weird. Okay. So let's start you at 15 anyway. Okay? We're gonna start at 15 anyway. Thank you. It's a G natural, not a G sharp. Yep. Mi, re, do. Off. There you go.
I have no idea what I was singing.
At the top.
Yeah.
And you change notes without changing the words there.
Can we do the last measure at the bottom of the page, my Lord?
Yes. So Jim is playing that note in his left hand. It's just, yeah. It is there. I think also what makes it confusing is they're giving you a courtesy accidental, which makes you think that it's higher than what you want to do. But it's just letting you know that you heard a B flat from the tenors, but it's still the whole step that you were used to singing. So that might be part of it. It's throwing off. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's all everybody start on measure 15 now, and then we're gonna keep on going. Thank you. You'll thank me later, December 1st at 9 o'clock. You'll be like, you know what? We went all the way till 7:30, but at least we learned our part. Okay, 15. Yeah, so what we should be getting is great getting up, oh, fare thee well, oh, great getting up, morning.
I need to turn the score then, look back to this other, again.
Okay, yeah. All right. So, you made it. You were like, I don't think I know this, but you do. We've done this. It's just been a while. Okay? So, sopranos and altos, you're doing my Lord, okay? Don't complicate it. My Lord, right? And then my tenors and basses, you're doing my Lord, what a morning, bum, bum. Great getting up morning, bum, bum. My Lord, what a great getting up morning. If you didn't already change measure 32, measure 32 for the men is going to be Lord, 2 beats, not Lordy. We're not doing that.
No Lordy here.
No. page 7. Altos, tenors, basses. Altos, tenors, basses, just so they can hear their part. So you ready? Now remember, it's going to go twice as fast as it might look to you. Okay? So we go 1 and 2 and. Great getting up, oh very well. Great getting up morning, oh very well. Right? Now you're going to do that 2 times because there is a first ending with a repeat sign, and that's where it's going to take you. So circle, measure 44, or do something to remind yourself that's where I go back. Right? Good, you had it that time. Now let's try it with melody, okay? Let's all start at the bottom of page 6 so we all practice that. Okay? Notice on the word great, there's a little dot above it. That means keep it very short. Short and detached. Detached. That's the word I'm looking for. 1. In the great getting up morning, very well, very well. In the great getting up morning, very well, very well. In the great getting up morning, very well, oh very well. Great getting up morning, very well, oh very well. There you got it. Bases.
Judgment Day is coming.
Very well, very well.
Judgment Day is coming.
Very well, very well. In the great getting up morning, very well, oh very well. In the great getting up morning, very well, oh very well. Faces again.
There's a better day a-coming.
Very well, very well.
There's a better day a-coming.
Very well, very well. That is Danny. Now, save your high notes. All right, yes, we're going to practice that. Good. Isn't it nice if you got to repeat that spot and get the rhythm again? Now, my basses, one of you made up a new melody there, okay?
Yep.
You have that one, and then the other one is going to be the same. God's great judgment day is dawning. So it's the same each time, okay?
Well,
Oh, maybe not.
yeah, that's the problem.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I get, yeah.
The very first note is different, that's it.
Yeah.
play the first center right there. It's page 11, the middle of the last measure.
Okay. So the last phrase. You should be the, no, you're an E, not a G. What a morning. It'll be the same as these first sopranos, as long as they don't go up to the G sharp. So, what a morning. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all, we're gonna stand up and sing it, and I'll do quick announcements, much quicker than the Sunday announcement, I promise, and a quick prayer. What a morning, standing up. Getting us all organized so I keep my word. Where did I? There it is. Okay. Here we go. of that rehearsal. We're going to now change it to 7 o'clock start to go to 9. So Thursday, December 12th, you're going to start rehearsal at 7 to 9. Okay? So please mark that. I will try to remind you 7 times, and hopefully that will get in the brain. Yeah? Okay. Catherine Hinton's son, Gavin Hinton, who you probably, if you're not sure if you know him, he's the boy that does a lot of the video camera work. Yes. And yes. He is playing the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. This is a program called Arts in Motion. It's a community theater for teens. So it's very well done. And if you would like to find out when the shows are, there is one happening right now. Their opening night was tonight at 7. But there are shows on Friday and Saturday. And this is going to be done over in the Wesley Chapel area. So if you would like to know information about that, I have a little flyer here. Yes, and then just very quickly, I didn't quite get my slide acknowledged on Sunday, but we are looking for volunteers and helpers for lessons and carols, preferably people that are not busy singing any of the music. So if you have spouses or friends that would like to help out as ushers, readers, bringing in refreshments, even just setting up tables for refreshments, any and all help would certainly be appreciated. And that's it for now. I can send the information about the AGO concert a little bit later.
And we did get somebody from private reception for lessons and carols, so we
Yes.
create.
Yes, we'll have very nice bulletins, and I'll proof them real good. So I'll make sure that everyone's name is written correctly. When I show that little proof to you, make sure you check it, because if you don't look,
Really nice and classy.
All right, I'm going to very, very quickly go through our prayer list, because prayer is important, and I don't